time talk about the victims of Murshidabad, because this is a story of the Das family who lost their loved ones. And a father-son duo, they were butchered by the mob in front of their eyes. This wasn't just a home, it was a sanctuary. But even when it comes to the Das resident in Jafrabad, Shamsherganj, which has now become a crime scene that is soaked in fear. 5 stairs, each littered with bricks, a wooden door smashed with 60 brutal dents. Times Now's team is right there showing you the bloodthirsty mob that tore through the silence of peaceful household and left behind 2 corpses, Hargobind and Chandan Das. You know, when it comes to discretion, viewer discretion is advised here, but this is something which is absolutely horrifying and disturbing, how the father-son duo were dragged out of their own home and they were slaughtered in full public view.
Shamsherganj Teen Pakudiya Gram Panchayat Jafrabad. This address used to be the residential address of Chandan Das and Hargobindo Das, the father-son duo who lost their lives in this entire violence that erupted in Murshidabad on 11th of April and 12th as well. The house that used to be a happy house, that used to shelter a happy family with, young kids along with them, has now turned into an isolated house where the windows are shattered. These are the staircase of this particular residence. One by one we'll come upstairs. These are the 5 staircases. You can see that the bricks, the stones here all over spread on the stairs, which in fact shows and highlights the fact that how they first came over here, tried to hurl bricks on the door, and that is why it's quite evident that the door, the manner in which this particular door is broken, it also shows that they tried to break this door first, and the latch of the door is also completely broken. It has nothing inside it.
Now, the footage we have just seen is not just an evidence, it is scream frozen in time. Blood-soaked, wounded and broken. Chandan Das, who died begging for water on the road outside his home. Times Now takes you to that very spot. His hands clutching a pillar, his last breath that was caught on tape. These visuals are not for the faint-hearted. They are for those who continue to remain in denial.
Times Now has accessed a video which in fact highlights the fact that how brutally they were killed. As we told you that we are reporting outside their house, but how they were killed, that we'll show you on our camera today. Chandan Das' mother and Chandan Das' wife, they both were inside, and both the father and son asked the female members of the family to run away, and then Chandan Das and Hargobindo Das were trying to safeguard the house, but unfortunately they got killed. The mob, the rioters, entered inside their house. They pulled, they dragged, they in fact thrashed him, and they dragged him from this particular floor to this particular staircase, and then Chandan Das and Hargobindo Das were both beaten by a very sharp weapon. And Times Now will take you to that particular spot, which can be seen in that particular video that we have accessed. We will just count the steps. So it is just 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14 steps away from his residence. That is the particular spot where he was killed. This was the particular spot where Chandan Das was sitting. He was pleading for help. His skin was peeled off. A part of a flesh of his body was also coming out. His body entirely was bleeding from everywhere. Not just that, but he was resting his hand on this particular pillar that you could see, a small pillar which is now seem to be broken. But these are the blood stains from, if we can zoom and show, these are the blood stains of Chandan Das, who lost his life. What was his fault? We don't know. Why was he killed? We don't know. That's the investigation mark, which is investigation mark A, and that's the investigation mark, that's the mark B, that has been put up, that has been marked by the investigation team who is investigating this entire case. He also asked for water for 1 to 2 hours, but he did not get water. He was thirsty. He wanted to drink water, but in fact nobody came for his help. And that is why in this entire area also you can see that how these bricks, pieces of bricks and stones and the pieces of glasses, all such things could be seen lying over here down the floor, which highlights that how tragic it must have been that a mob is passing by, dragging you from your own house. You have no option to rescue yourself. You are dragged, you're beaten, you're thrashed, you get hit by a very sharp weapon. You sit over here, you plead, but no help, and ultimately you lose your life.
Horrifying to say the least. But when you listen into Chandan Das's wife, Pinky Das, you will feel your heart shatter into multiple pieces. She now tells Times Now that how masked men didn't just riot, they hunted and they rounded her husband and father-in-law who were dragged out of their house, her daughter who clung on to her as they hid, the screams that just didn't stop there, and the violence also. And her only demand is the BSF camp, because apparently she's been saying that there is complete silence when it comes to the administration and the police did not protect them.
And one daughter is the wife of 35-year-old Chandan Das, who was killed in the violence on 11th of April that had hit the streets of Murshidabad. Chandan Das' wife, Pinky, I'm being joined by her right now. She had several breakdowns. She was not able to speak, but we insisted her because it is in fact important to know that what happened and how. ये बताइए दीदी सबसे पहले कि क्या हुआ था उस दिन, आप कहाँ थे और कैसे हुआ था?
সেদিন কি হয়েছিল, আপনি কোথায় ছিলেন আর কি দেখেছিলেন?
যখন আসি কিনে যখন প্রথমে আলো তখন মানে দরজাই করে দিলাম, খুব ঢাল ছুটছে, যখন একটু ভেঙালো আমার শাশুড়ি বাড়ি এখানে লাগলো, একটা এত বড় ঢেলের বাড়ি, তা আমরা থেমে নিলাম। যখন বেশ করে দরজা ভেঙে দিল তখন আমি পালিয়ে আমার ছেলেটিকে আমি চলে গেলাম।
बोल रहे थे दरवाज़ा बंद था, वो लोग आए और पत्थर से दरवाज़ा को तोड़ के हम लोग तब भाग गए थे छात में, उसको बाबा और बेटा को लेके चला गया, बाहर जाके काटा, वो पहले बाबा को काटा, उन्हें छेले देखा है, उन्हें छेला भी गया है, उसको भी काट दिया।
অনেক লোক এসেছিল, কোনো গন্ধ পাওয়া যাবে লোক,
अनेक लोग, बहुत सारे लोग थे।
অনেক লোক।
अच्छा, और अंदर कैसे आए? चेहरा ढका हुआ था उनका?
সেটা ঢাকা ছিল, পুরো ঢাকা,
पूरा ढका हुआ
মানে শুধু চোখ দুটো এরকম দেখা যেত, কি চিনতে পারা যাবে?
पूरा कपड़े से ढका था, शुद्ध दोनों आंखें दिखा रहे थे, कैसे हम पहचानेंगे उसको?
ये अंदर जब आए, इन्होंने दरवाजा तोड़ा, तो आप लोग कहाँ थे? चंदन दास जी और हरगोविंद दास जी तो यहीं थे।
যেগুলো আমার দরজা যখন ভেঙে যায় তারপর আমরা পালাইছি। আমার স্বামী আমার শ্বশুরও যায় না, আমার শাশুড়িও যায়নি।
बोल रहे कि हम लोग भाग गए थे और हमारा सास ससुर और हस्बैंड यहाँ पे थे।
आप बच्चों के साथ चले गए थे?
She's unable to speak. She's unable to put across her emotions. But every apologist today must listen in to this harrowing testimony. A grieving mother tells us how, when it comes to the mob that came back, not once, not twice, but at least 3 times. And the 3rd time, there weren't rioters, they were butchers. She says her son was chopped like meat. Her grandson begged for help, but there was no one who came out to save them.
That's the picture of Hargobindo Das along with his granddaughter, and this picture is being held by none other than his wife Parul Das, who lost her husband in this violence. अम्मा, उस दिन क्या हुआ था, आप बता पाएंगे जब हिंसा हुई?
আমরা তো আর জানি না কি ওরা সাজনি করে সবকে মারধর করতে এসছে, আমরা তো এখানে দাঁড়িয়ে বসে আছি সব দিকে, তো এদিকে টালি ভেঙলে, ওদিকে জানলা ভেঙলে, ওদিকে সব গ্রিল ভেঙলে, তারপরে ওদিকে ভেঙে চলে এসে তো ওখানে তখন এসে ইট পাথর ঝুটছে, একবার চলে গেল, তারপরে আবার এলো, যে কুড়ুল দিয়ে কাটছে, সাবলের বাড়ি মেরছে, দিয়ে সবগুলো ভেঙে চলে গেল। আগে ওটা হলো, একবারে ওই ফুটা দিয়ে পাথর মেরলে, পাথরের লাকছুরা ফেটে গেল, মানে মুখে সব ছাকনা লাগা আছে, মুখে সব ঢেকা আছে।
मुखौटा पहना था, पहचान नहीं पाए किसी को?
না, কেউ যেন না চিনতে পারে। চতুর্দিকে হই হাল্লা করতে করতে আবার এই পাক দিয়ে আমার মেয়ের বাড়িতে আগুন ধরিয়ে দিয়ে চলে এলো, দিয়ে তখন ওরা বাপ বেটাই দুয়ারের গেটের মুখে দাঁড়িয়েছিল, টেনে নিয়ে যে ওখানে কোপাইছে একবারে।
ये इनसे पूछिए, घर के अंदर ही थे जब ये हुआ?
হ্যাঁ, আমি এখানে আছি দাঁড়িয়ে, আমি পালাইনি, আমি বাড়িতে আছি, ওই কাটা ছিঁড়া আমি দেখিনি। আমার লাতিও যাইছিল বাড়িয়া, তো ওকে বলছে ধর শালাকে, আমার লাঠিটা ধরিয়ে চলে এলো, ঘরে ঢুকলে যাম তবে উপরে চলে যা, तो के जतिया
आप ऊपर ये छत पे गए थे ऊपर छुपने के लिए, ऐसा बता? कहाँ गए थे?
पोता जो है ना, उसको बोला तू छत पे चला जा, नहीं तो तुझको भी काट डालेगा।
और इनको बस इनके सामने ही इनको खींच कर ले गए, ऐसा बता रहे हैं?
দেয়া তখন বলছে দিদা ওখানে ঠেলে আমাকে ঢুকা পালিয়ে গেল পরে আমাকে ওখানে দুয়ারের গেটের মুখে বলছে কি দিদা দাদু পড়ে আছে এক জায়গায় মামা পড়ে আছে এক জায়গায় আমি যাচ্ছি তো আমার স্বামী তো একবার শেষ সঙ্গে সঙ্গে শেষ আমার ছেলেটা একটু লটপট করছিল একটু
पानी पानी मांग रहे थे वो, जल मांगे थे।
ও ওখানে কে দেখতে গেল তখন বলছে কি এই যে আরি দাদাটাকে বলছে কি মোহন আমাকে জল দিতে একটু তো আর ভাতিজাটা গেলে বলছে তাড়াতাড়ি জল এনে দিত তোর কাকাকে যে জল বুনে একটু খেয়েছিল আর আমার পোতাটা দিচ্ছে তো বলছে ঠাকুমা বাবা জল গেলে না খো
जल नहीं ला पाया कोई उनके लिए?
जल ले गया था और उसका बेटा जब जल लेके गया था तो
और ये कह रहे बहुत टाइम तक मिला नहीं, वो मांगते रहे।
नहीं मिला था। उसका बेटा जब लेके गया वो और मर गया था तब।
গাল যাই করে গাল গাল কাল সব ঝুড়েছে কি দিয়ে যে কেটেছে সেটা তো দেখিনি চোখে দেখলে তবে তো বলতেই পারবো সব কিছু কাটা ফোড়া আছে যে দেখছি ওইরা সব কোপ মারা মারা
Well, for the Das family, what happened 10 days ago haunts their present, and it's going to irrevocably change their future as well. The trauma of 11th of April shall be sure to take off, especially when it comes to the young and the impressionable minds in the family, like Chandan Das's daughter. In one small swoop, she lost her father, her grandfather, and today, when she sees the media, she hides in fear. But as her family picks up their faces, this is also starting a journey of rebuilding their lives, even unknowingly so, and seeking justice for those who have lost their lives.
One very emotional picture I would like to show you. Minutes before we were reporting right now, you see the house is vandalized. The children have lost their parents. The children have lost their father, I beg your pardon. But here you see, what is the picture? This is a house, in fact, you know, a picture, or in fact a house that this little girl of Chandan Das is trying to build. She was, in fact, you know, she was in her own senses, and she was trying to build this particular house. It's so ironical, it's so emotional, it's so heartbreaking that on one hand, a daughter who has lost her father, who has lost her house, who has no future, no hope, nothing that she has left with her, the family who has no hope with her, that child outside the house is building this small toy house, in fact, to narrate her own ordeal, and these pictures are describing a lot.
Now, Chandan Das's son, Akash, who's just a child, but he speaks with a lot of weight of trauma that no child should carry that burden. He saw his father give up on his life so that he could escape, he could survive. And that now he stands before us asking why his father and grandfather were targeted and they were killed so mercilessly. What was their crime? What was their surname? Or what was it their fate that actually led to this criminality that they had to witness in front of their eyes? Now, will the Chief Minister of Bengal answer to this child, because the entire family is now waiting for justice?
We'll try to establish and show that how the family members of Chandan Das and Hargobind Das tried to escape. Akash is his son. He will tell us that from where he ran, where he went, and how he climbed from one rooftop to another.
এখান থেকে গেছিলাম ওই যে আকাশ রঙ্গল আছে দোতলা বাড়িটা ওই যে বাড়িটার মুখে পাইবি হয়ে আসে ওই বাড়িটায়
We will just go and move forward to that area to show that, you know, where did he go and from where did he manage to rescue, because this entire lane is certainly a very narrow lane. वो वाले घर पे जो बन रहा है, वो वाले घर पे, वो जहाँ पे टंकी लगी हुई है उसके
नहीं ये बेटा
कौन से घर पे?
এই যে ওই আকাশ রঙ্গল ঘরটা
वो वाला, वो जो है, वो घर खुला था, इनसे पूछिए।
এটা খোলা ছিল তো?
যখন ঝগড়া হওয়ার আগে খুলেছিল দেখছি থেকে সবাই চিল্লাচিল্লি করছে যে এটা লুকে গেছিল
So that is the house where they tried to hide themselves, and then when the mob was attacking his father, he was hiding himself there because the father had given him instruction to run away.
Now, Mamata Banerjee's government says that it was outsiders that need to be blamed for the violence and the unrest that broke out in Murshidabad. But Times now has the evidence that buries that lie. Just steps from Das's home, a close local shop bears notice from Bengal police to a local man by Muhammad Iqbal Hussain, summoning him for questioning. The killers weren't outsiders, they were neighbors. In fact, they were locals. And that the government had intel about it, and this is something that has been mentioned In the police report, that around 4,000 to 5,000 local youths who were involved in the violence and not outsiders, as being claimed by the West Bengal Chief Minister.
Today, viewers, we are going to show you something that will completely crush down the theory of outsiders. Remember, we are reporting from Murshidabad, and since day one, the TMC leaders have been saying that outsiders came and disturbed the situation, created ruckus, and were involved in the violence. We'll read out the notice that's pasted over here rather than me explaining so as to what. We'll show you the notice so as to what this particular notice says. And let me read out the complete notice so as to what this particular notice says. Keep on showing you this notice, Arnab. This particular notice that says that to Muhammad Iqbal Hussain, that means this shop belongs to Iqbal Hussain of Paschim Devidaspur, at present PO Kankuria, PS Shamsherganj, District Murshidabad. Then he says, you are hereby notified that you are involved in the said case. You are required to be interrogated for the purpose of investigating the said case. So you will have to come to Khana on next 17/4/2025 to meet at 10 a.m. to meet the undersigned officer by order. This is the name and detail of the police thana, the station where he has to report. It proves that the locals were involved in this violence. The residents, the localites of this area told that this shop is owned by someone who stays in this area. We are not linking this particular murder to this particular shop, but what we are trying to convey is the police has called this particular individual who is a local of this area and has completely mentioned that you are involved in this case, and that's why perhaps he has been called over here. But it doesn't seem like that he is present over here. What we are told is that this particular shop is closed since the day the riots had broken out. So we don't know, but this is the biggest testimony, the biggest proof that is completely demolishing the outsiders theory that the sitting state government of West Bengal, the TMC government, has been claiming.